too, but not trumpet. Congas.
All right, folks. We're going to get rolling here in about 30 seconds or so. So grab a comfortable place to stand. For those of you with safety goggles, yes, you can move up front a little bit, but not too far. Do not step over the yellow line. And we'll get going here in a minute. All good? All right, folks, we're going to get this party started. Woo! My name is Martin Betts. I'm the executive director of the Claremont Lewis Museum of Art, which is that amazing depot right across the street here. But we are over here, and our host, Ahmad Shariff, has been awesome. Let us use his facility. So after this drama is over, please go inside and take a look at all the art that Ahmad's got hanging on the walls. It's awesome stuff. So, welcome to what we're calling Maloof It Off the Roof performance event. This event is part of the group exhibition. This is not a chair, which you will see over in the museum afterwards, I hope. It's an homage to the pioneering spirit of art making that Claremont has been known for. Artists and participants have designed and built chairs to be dropped off the roof of the gallery in order to see if they can survive the fall. You ask why, right? Why? Come on. Okay. I'll tell you. This is the history lesson, so pay attention. When local and internationally well-known contemporary furniture maker Sam Maloof was getting started here in the region, he had a studio in the Orange Groves, which is now Altaloma. And that was in the early 1950s. But what Sam, when he was starting to make furniture, and what he was doing was he was testing out his joints in his furniture by throwing them off the roof of his studio. And this is a fact. We have video, right? You can see it on YouTube where he's telling us how he was doing this. So we thought that's an inspiration. So we're going to reenact it this evening. But just more than that even, that was in the 1950s. So take it forward a little bit to the 1960s and 70s here in Claremont. And there were some amazing performance artists who were working at the Claremont colleges. This is another group of artists that were active in Claremont. They were called performance, installation, and action artists. This group of artists redefined what we consider contemporary art, and that happened here in Claremont. Some of those artists are probably some of the most important artists of the 20th century, such as Chris Burton, Maury Baden, Judy Chicago, James Turrell, and Bas van Adder, just to name a few. And you can talk to me afterwards. We can go into it if you want. Those artists, as well as Sam and all his artists, friends that were here in the 1950s and 60s. It's a pretty amazing group of people that came out of Claremont and are still coming out of Claremont. Right, Seth? So we're going to have a joyous spectacle. But I'd like to, before we get started here, I'm going to introduce the cast. That is Seth Pringle, up there on the roof. Seth is our Director of Exhibitions and Collections at the museum. We have, of course, Ahmad, who is the host of this amazing event here. So let's have it up for Ahmad. We've got Doug, ground crew, flagman, and Doug's with the museum. And we have Edgar over here on trumpet. I was going to say Edgar on bass, but it's trumpet. And somewhere floating around, we got Sochi over there. She's our photographer, and she's our social media associate. So that's the group of knuckleheads that work at the museum. All right. How we doing, Seth? You ready? Okay, let's do it. Our first, so the way this is going to work, we've got 11 chairs. 11 individual artists have worked on these chairs. And we're going to be doing this one by one, and I'm going to read a little bit about the artist. I'll try to make it fast so you guys can see the damage. Our first artist is Lauren Verdugo. And let's give it up for Lauren. I think Lauren's in the audience somewhere. There's Lauren. Hop up and down, Lauren. We got it. Yeah, come on up, Lauren. So this better be good, Lauren, because now everybody knows who you are. So Lauren is an artist and furniture maker based in Southern California who primarily uses locally sourced material, found objects, and production waste that reflect Los Angeles landscape to create her work. Her inspiration comes from various sources such as geological formations, ancient tools, and peculiar details. She creates wall compositions as well, abstractions, urban hardwood, and found objects. I'm going to leave it at that. Lauren has, it was getting a little long there.
No, you're good.
No, you know, wonderful career.
I forgot who I was.
Yeah. Lauren has an old chair project made out of hardwood birch.
It's the big boy right there.
That big boy up there, and has a rattan seat that needs to be thrown off a roof.
Woo!
Woo! And we're glad it didn't break with Seth sitting in it.
Oh no, it's
No, I'm kidding. It's the one next to it. So go ahead, Edgar. Let's give it up for that chair. Is this one of yours too?
Woo! I didn't make the body of it. Thank you.
That was furniture made by Lauren.
Thank you.
Yes, and these items are available for sale after the event. Contact the artist. Our next chair, we'll give him a minute to clean up. Our next chair is by artist John Egan. John, are you out here? Woo! There's John, come on down. The chair is right. The art to be flung, right, John?
That's right.
The art being dropped is a stool with feathers for aerodynamic effect. and shaky legs, which should easily break off when coming into contact with the terra firma. Below and protecting the elaborate pattern of feathers from damage, thereby creating a three-dimensional wall piece as well. We'll see how that works. And it's already wired to be hung.
That's right.
Oh, man. Now this is thinking ahead. Good job. Whoa. And I think that was a perfect flight. Woo! Thank you, John. Are we clear, Doug?
Clear.
Seth will be launching what he's calling the egg drop chair. It contains an actual egg. And all you folks who did the egg thing in elementary school or wherever, you get to relive it right here. And hopefully that egg survives. Oh, my bet's on the egg.
The egg didn't make it.
Oh, the egg didn't make it? Oh, man. Oh, look at that. That's sad. Of course, we were not prepared to deal with the egg. Give us a few minutes, we'll get the egg.
Yeah, is there a paper towel nearby?
Make sure after this to go down and see all the other incredible chairs at the museum. It's a great show.
So we want to clean this up?
Yeah, I think Quincy went to go get a paper towel. Oh, hey Doug, here we go. Now, if we would have actually thought the egg was going to break, we would have been more prepared. I think that looks pretty good. We're all clear, Doug? Okay, our next chair is by Adam Friedman of Geology Studio. Yeah, Adam, where are you? There's Adam right there. Awesome. So Geology Studio is a California-based design studio run by Adam and his wife, Vanessa. The chair. The camp chair is a flat fold indoor-outdoor prototype chair that Adam's been working on for whatever, Adam? It's made of bentwood frame and adding strength and reducing connection points over traditional folding chairs. So he's been working on this so long and it's been so slow that it's time to throw it off the roof. And Adam, right? The chair deserves it, right? And you will feel better in about 30 seconds or so. Hey, Adam, you might have a career in furniture making. It's awesome. All right. Our next artist, Cindy Ballant. Cindy, are you here? All right. Woo! Come on down. Get up front and watch that chair. Cindy grew up in the Deep South, specifically Mississippi and East Texas, and came to California at the age of 18 to do her art education. This chair is under a foot in height. It's made of wire frame with Sculpey and aluminum tape, so it should hold up really well. It's a whimsical take on a wheelchair potty chair and is ready to fly, right?
Where's the broom?
It needed another 60 feet. I didn't realize Sculpey was so strong. I fixed my car with it. Our next artist, another ringer, Doug Persall. Go, Doug. Doug's chair is made with found objects, fabric, sort of a traditional ceremonial type treatment. But Doug's main goal with his chair is just to have some fun here tonight, right?
That's right, man.
I got a feeling that's not going to break, Doug.
I'm thinking.
The strength of these chairs. So Doug, now you can take that home, put that leg back on, and it's good to go. Okay. Our next chair by artist Dan Van Clapp. Dan, are you here? Dan. There you are, Dan. How's it going, Dan? Nice to see you after 30 years or whatever. The Queen's chair. So Dan has a little saying that goes with this chair, and I'm going to read it. Is that okay, Dan?
Sure.
I painted this chair 25 years ago. Many wanted to buy it, but I wouldn't let it go. Now, homage to Maloof, it flies off the roof. If it breaks from the Queen's leap, you can buy it dirt cheap. The end. So everybody get in line behind Dan. Woohoo! All right, folks. Coming up to the finale here. So these last two chairs, they're going to require audience participation. So, what we're going to do is we're going to drop the chairs, and then we're going to remove the tape, and then you all can run in and grab whatever clothing item and then whatever else comes out of the other chair and take it home with you. The chair, the laundry chair as it's called, and many of you have those at home, I believe. Nathaniel DeLarge, where are you, Nathaniel? And Noes Sila, Juan's chair, Juan Thorpe, a colorful piñata. Where's Juan? All right. It's got to break, right, Juan? Otherwise we go and stomp it, right?
Take one of the chair legs and just hit it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that. I think that's cheating, I would say.
It's insider. You know, it's an insider.
Yeah. Because we did this, we can do whatever we want. So we'll get that tape up really fast. We'll just move the whole.
Okay. After the second chair, though, right?
Yeah. All right, we're going to be removing that tape.
We're going to clean up this mess.
I know. Remember, I want the orange underwear.
I needed a motor drive.
You know, I'll put it to them.
Don't forget to invite, if you can, to the silent auction.
Right. Sure you sign up on our mailing list because we're going to be doing more of these things coming up here in the future. I want to say a special thanks to Edgar for the amazing sounds. Let's give it up for Edgar. Awesome. And Seth Pringle. And Doug. Thank you, Doug. Oh, you get to keep them. Thank you. It was great.